Hey guys, it's Brittany. Welcome to my channel, Walk the High Wire. Welcome if you haven't been here before, and welcome back if you have been here before. Happy New Year. Hope you guys had great holidays. And anyway, for today's reading, we're going to be focused on what is your general energy, your major themes for the new 2019 year. Now, before I get started, just want to announce the winners. I decided to go for two winners of my free reading contest. So winner number 1, totally drawn to do, Seabreeze. And winner number 2 is Priscilla. So thank you guys for entering, and be sure to email me your questions so we can get started on your free personal readings. And guys, keep a lookout on the next videos because I'll be doing more contests this year. So keep an eye out. And yeah, as usual, if you want to book a personal reading with me, please be sure to email me at walkthehighwire.com. I have all the details in the description box below, and I've also made an instantgo app. I'll have that downstairs below too. So if you want a quick question, be sure to hit me up there. And without further ado, let's get it started. So we got group 1, which is my Shiba Inu dog. Group 2 is this nice shell. Group 3, the penny. Green calcite for group 4. A cross for group number 5. And the zipper for group number 6. Yep. And yeah, take a second to feel it out. Pause the video if you need to, because I'm just going to get started right now. So group number 1. What are the themes for your new year coming? So group number 1. So, alright. Okay. So you have, okay. So you have an interesting story, group number 1. I want to start here. So here we have 3 of Swords or 3 of Air. So I feel like you could be recovering from a heartbreak if you're not already, or I feel like something might be a little painful if you're not going through something like that already. You're kind of recovering from something that hurt you. And here you have the Tower right after. So if this hasn't happened to you already, group 1, I feel like whatever will transpire that hurts you, it was meant to wake you up. Like, let's say it's a relationship or something that you thought was good. Maybe you've been fighting or pining over someone, and then the truth finally came out. And, well, it's for the better with the Tower here, because the Tower isn't really a bad card. It just shows you where your foundations are rocky. So if you had something like, oh, you thought this was the greatest relationship ever, but then the Tower shows up and, you know, it opens your eyes to make you realize that, oh, maybe what I thought was good wasn't really worth it after all. I feel like this is going to be a more positive thing because it's going to open your eyes to see, well, shit, I was pining over this person for no good reason. And plus, it's also right next to the star. And the star actually follows it. Tower is number 16, the star is number 17. And, well, the star is a very hopeful, optimistic card. And, you know, it's also the card of Aquarius. And maybe you have Aquarius things in your chart. That's what I'm kind of feeling for some of you. But it's really a good time to be hopeful and optimistic for your future because you went past this lesson. You survived it. It sucks, but you survived it. And now you're moving on to, like, a higher plane of existence here. Something that's going to be more optimistic, more beneficial. And you take what you've learned from this heartbreak and this Tower, you know, to find things that work better for you. Things that are more appropriate, more uplifting for you in your situation. What's more interesting is next we have the King of Fire. So it could be that, you know, you're being asked to embody more of these traits. For some of you, this could be a person coming in, a mature individual who's very action-oriented, very creative. They're very intuitive, and they know what they want. Like if they were like, oh, I want to get, I don't know, these pairs of sneakers, they're just gonna get the pair of sneakers. Whatever. They don't mull it over. They don't really think about it. They just go for it with determination and confidence. And it's backed right next to the Queen of Air. And the Queen of Air is a no-nonsense individual. She doesn't take shit from anyone. She cuts right to the point. She cuts right to the truth. So, if these aren't people coming in for you, group one, I believe that this is you coming more into balance with the traits within yourself. Because the king is a mature individual who's very warm, very intuitive. You can see here the heart he's holding in his hands. Like, he doesn't take shit from anyone either, but he has a very warm, compassionate feel about him. Whereas the queen, it's a very mature individual. She uses her logic and reasoning and wisdom to get through situations. So, you know, I feel like these could be these traits merging as you're coming more into balance with yourself this year coming. That's a great combo, too. Because, well, you have all the intellect and reasoning of a queen, but you also have the heart of the King of Fire. It makes me feel warm just thinking about it. But, yeah, and then we also, here, we have Four of Air. Which is great because, like, I feel like after all of this stuff, you know, like the heartbreak and the shocking tower moment, you start to move into more optimism, and then you could possibly meet someone who's going to help you out. You can be the King of Fire, Queen of Air, or you're coming more into balance and harmony with yourself. And after all that, I mean, it's a lot of work. You just kind of get to take a break. You get to relax. You get to put your feet back up and say, well, I went through this adventure, and now I'm chilling. So, let's see. Oh yeah, for some of you guys who are focused more on the love aspect, it could be that one of these people could be a soulmate here. Or possibly you might be in separation with them. Which, again, it's not a bad thing. People like to paint separations as bad things a lot. There's lots of complaining about it online, but it's really a good time to get yourself focused and centered. And, you know, bringing that focus back on yourself to better improve yourself, to make yourself feel better, not to rely on someone else for, like, your happiness. I feel like when many of us get into relationships, we totally forget about what it means to be, well, me or you. You just kind of forget it, and you put all of yourself into this partnership and lose the sense of self. And many of us will also become, like, dish rags for people. And, like, you don't want to do that. And I feel like the separation is going to help you. It's supposed to help you get more into balance with yourself and better yourself. Because here it's backed up by staying optimistic about your love life. So if you feel like kind of crappy about it, you're hurting over the separation, or wondering when, you know, something's going to happen, believing it, this is a soulmate connection. You just have to stay optimistic, focus on you, be positive, and have faith, because that's going to bring in the love and romance that you really want. As well as definitely continuing to work on yourself. That too will help you out. And this year, theme is claircognizance. So you're being asked to pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So you guys already hold the answers to what you're looking for and what you need to know. It's already there. It's like you just need to be able and willing to tap into it. Because this is a year for a new beginning. And I think that's a really cool thing about the tower. It just kind of wakes you up. And it allows you to change your perspectives and then gives you a chance to be able to start new. Because this card here, it's the word wants to be written. And you know, once you've gone through that period of kind of annoyance and heartbreak and that shock, you move on again to a brighter horizon. Like, you are clearly thinking about the things that you want here with the star, right? And, you know, you're working more on yourself. You're working on building yourself up. And as you're doing this, you're creating. Like, the more you improve yourself, the better your circumstances, whether that be for finances, romances, health, whatever, it's going to improve around you. And this is your creation period. Waiting around has nothing to do with it. This is a universal year 3, which means this is a fantastic year for improvements and developments. So don't sit on your laurels here, Group 1. I think if you do experience like that type of shock, it's going to make you stronger. You're going to become very independent. And as a result, you're going to be able to manifest more of the things that you've been wanting and looking for. And thanks again, Group 1, for checking out this video. And if you're interested in getting a personal reading from me, be sure to hit me up at my email listed in my description box below. And have a great start to the new year. Moving on to group number 2. So group 2, what do we have going for you guys? Group number 2, what is happening with you guys? Okay, so group 2, you are off to a bang here. Check that out. You have the Magician. So you guys know that you're powerful manifestors or creators here. So, and plus it's a universal year 3, which is a great year for developing and moving forward on course with new innovations. So if there are things that you've been trying to manifest and bring into your life, that's a really good sign that it's going to happen. And plus, you're backed up by the Queen of Water. And well, the Queen is very intuitive. And she's very emotional. Which are pretty much the key things you want to have if you're trying to manifest something, right? So manifestation, it's not really about thinking, it's more about your feelings. And your intuition is going to help you know when to take opportunities and what exactly you should be doing to get the things that you want, right? And here we have the Page of Water. So for some of you, there's a slight possibility you might end up starting a family this year. This is only for a small portion of you. I don't really think it's for everybody here. Or the other thing is, too, that you could be receiving some type of positive message or opportunity. I feel like something new could be headed your way. Something that you may have, started to create a while ago, right? Because here we got the 9 of Water. So this is a dream come true, right? A dream is coming true for you here, group 2. If you've been putting in lots of hard work and effort, it's going to pay off. You don't have to dream about it for much longer. I feel like everything is being set into motion here. And what's more is that you got Justice. Again, this is another Law of Attraction card. Plus, it's coupled with the Magician. The Magician is here in the same spread. So you guys are totally bringing in what you want. You're balancing your thoughts. You're getting your stuff in order. Because all that's left for you to do now is just wait for your ship to come in. You've done all this hard work. You planted your seeds of manifestation. All that's left is for you to just put your feet up and wait for the results. Because here you're totally in harmony with the universe here. You're definitely co-creating. So, yeah, this looks really awesome. Super awesome. And here, we have the Engagement card. So if you're single, you might meet someone that will move into a commitment with you. Or if you're already dating someone, there's a possibility that this could move into marriage. Or if you're married, this could move into possibility of starting a family. So here I see the Page. So, and boom. This could be the one. So if you're single and looking for someone, it could be that the next person you encounter, it could be your soulmate, it could be the person that you've been looking for. So definitely keep an eye out. Keep your intuition straight. And be sure to protect yourself because this year you're going to be very sensitive. And I can totally feel it with all this water energy here. And the Queen, and the Page, and the 9 of Water. It's very watery. And plus, even the Fire card. Fire is really emotional, but Yeah, it says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now, so be sure to honor yourself and your feelings. So be sure to keep yourself grounded this year too, group 2. I feel like a lot of you guys are probably water signs or have lots of water in your chart. I felt very watery. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Guys were, woo. Feels great though. You guys are going to be on fire this year. And lastly, to round it out, here you have new birth. Guard it vigilantly. So whatever it is you've been working on, it slowly, or heck, even probably a little faster since all this emotion and focus is coming onto it. It's coming. It's definitely coming. You do not have to wait too much longer for this. See? Again, this is a fire card, and fire tends to move very fast. So all you're really doing is just waiting it out. And here, if you look at the card, it's like, you see all the things that are growing on her, like, steadily coming up. Like, she's planted her seeds. She's just waiting for the result at this point. And you're making something that's really awesome. So, I hope that it helps, group 2. I hope you have a good start to your new year. And if you need a personal reading, be sure to hit me up at my email address in the description box. Have a great day. Now we're moving on to group number 3. So group 3, what's going on with group 3? Okay. So for group number 3, we have an interesting spread, to say the least. All right. So we'll be starting off with the 8 of water. Some of you could be traveling, but I feel like for a lot of you, you are in the process of reflecting and walking away from something that wasn't working out. It wasn't serving you. You're moving away from something for the better. And it's followed here by 5 of fire. Now, it could be there was a conflict that you were walking away from or now trying to walk away from. Something that wasn't working out. Or, the other alternative for some of you is, here's the fire, right? This is the High Priestess. So it could be that, you walked away from something. You went to reflect. And now you're kind of coming up with all these ideas. I feel like together, this is using your intuition and fire. It's very creative. I feel like it's all these things in her head, right? She's having all these different blurbs and thoughts and feelings and ideas. And I feel like you could be a very creative individual here. And you're getting more ideas for what to do for your, maybe music or art. Things of a creative nature. So I feel like you're going to be making progress on that front. And here we have Messenger of Fire, right? So, there's a possibility here. Now, this could be you. You're moving forward very passionately, very excitedly towards new horizons. Because in this card, you see she's looking ahead. She's looking this way. And she's a little self-protective too. As you see, she's holding her arms. So this could be you. You're getting back up off your feet. But you're still moving ahead. You're still moving forward, right? Or for some, this could be a person around you who's going to come in and offer you something. But here we get 7 of Swords. Again, I'm getting lots of different ways to look at this, but the 2 main ones showing up are, if this is the person coming in for you, be wary of that. Or on the flip side, is right now, because here she's looking so protective of herself and 7 of Swords, it means that you're trying to keep to yourself. You're trying to keep your next moves and your thoughts to yourself before you move forward into the next big thing. Because here, Ace of Water. So there's definitely a new start on the horizon for you. You just have to be sure that you're tapping into this intuition with the High Priestess. So you can screen for anything that seems a little shady, a little sketchy. So you can avoid that and move on to this new beginning that you very much well deserve. Could be a new emotional beginning, could be a new relationship, could be some new creative projects on the horizon. So lots of new things coming. You just need to be aware and to be using your intuition actively to know if something is too good to be true or not. So, anyway. Yeah, so the Seven of Swords here again. You have the Deception card. So if this is a person, or actually it could be an opportunity too. Whatever it is, you have to be very wary. Be cautious. Now, don't be afraid, but be a little skeptical. Here it says someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship. Yeah, so just be on your toes here. And also we see this year healing family issues, the thing. So you could be going back a lot this year reflecting on the past and how you got here so far. Because for some of you, you're leaving some type of situation that wasn't healthy for you, wasn't good for you. And some of them were like very conflict-oriented situations. So, yeah. Definitely take stock and inventory of where you have been before with life review. So take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that's unbalanced. So, yeah. I kind of got that when how self-protective she looks. And, of course, here we have water. You're being reflective. So, be sure to take the time out to look back on issues and problems here, because we have healing family issues. So, this is a good year for you to go back and look at things that weren't really resolved, and balance them out and heal them. Because, check this out. We have the power of attraction. And I feel like you're going to be attracting lots of different things this year. There's going to be different opportunities for new beginnings, new starts. But like I said, you have to be a little perceptive, right? You have to be able to pick the ones that are going to work for you and decide what's not going to work for you. Because at the same time, this is going to be a year that you're going to heal yourself and bring yourself more into balance. Because here you see, it's the girl, it's the guy. It's like the divine masculine and divine feminine. They're coming together as one. And all these things are balanced. Your light and shadow aspects balance out. And once that's it, yeah, you're bringing in lots of different opportunities. And it could be that some of the things that you do attract, whether that's a person or some opportunities that might be a little off, it's reflecting some of the shadow aspects in yourself that you haven't acknowledged. So keep that in mind, because any person or opportunity that kind of comes your way, it's a reflection of you and where you're coming from. It just could mean that you have unresolved hurt and issues that you're not even aware of that keep popping up. Like if you have some issues with self-worth, that could be why you keep encountering people who don't treat you very well, because you deep down unconsciously believe that you don't believe you're worth it, if that makes any sense. Now just keep an eye out, because group 3, I think if you can conquer those issues, your new beginning is going to be even better than expected this year. You're not going to be held back by any of the old baggage that you had before if you put that work in. So I hope this reading was helpful for you, group 3. And again, if you need a personal reading, hit up my email in the description box below. And have a great day. Moving on to group 4. So group 4. This is what we have happening here. Let me move this out of the way. Bop, bop, bop. Alright. So, boom. We're starting off with call. Or judgment. So, If it hasn't already, stuff from your old way of life is leaving. It's gone. It's moving forward. You're moving ahead. You're forging away. And some things are just fading away with you having little to do with it. Or perhaps these changes have been divinely inspired, because that happens a lot. So if you're leaving a town, you're moving to a new city, you're leaving a relationship that doesn't serve you, you're getting a new job, a new passion. This is how, this year is going to be. It's going to start. And I feel like for some of you, it's definitely going to be following a new career path, because here, in the Queen of Fire, you can see like that heart energy. It's also here in the candle too. But she's definitely following her heart this year. I think that's why, some of the stuff that you used to be really attached to just kind of falls away, because you're holding on to the old things, and it's almost near impossible for you to move forward into the future when you're holding on to old things that don't really fit or serve you, who you're trying to become. So for a lot of you, this could be getting on a new soulful career path, or finding a new relationship that works, is what I'm getting. Because here, we got the Fool. So you're definitely moving into a new adventure, new exciting adventures on your way, where you're just kind of looking towards the wind and saying, screw it, we're just going to go with the flow here. Start something new, because your life has been in need of a change for a while. And plus, you're backed by the sun. So you know what? There's no way. There's no way that this could go wrong. Because all of that positive flowing energy, the light and the sun is shining on you. This could be a year where you get more recognition than you ever had before as well, with the sun being here. But it's going to be a joyful time where you get to celebrate and have fun on your new adventure. And it just gets better and better. You're going to have even more people to celebrate with. I see lots of abundance here with this card. So everything that you've done is going to pay off. Like this new adventure, like taking that new risk is definitely going to pay off in a really awesome way. And here, we got the Hierophant. So, for some of you, you could be starting a very esoteric or spiritual business, like a healing business, something like that. Now, some of you could be getting married with the Sun and the Hierophant here. And plus here, 3, it's like a celebratory card. Like, I feel like it's a community card for me, and having lots of abundance. So it's a possibility for some of you guys. Or you could be getting more involved with, more spiritual things. Like maybe you're going to go study more spiritual related things and advance that knowledge. Or perhaps you're going to find a teacher who can help you move forward, like a mentor figure of some type. Because I ended up pulling more cards for your group. They just wanted to come out. So, woohoo! You got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Well, look at that. You're moving from your old life excitedly and passionately into the new one for a great adventure. And it's a joyous one at that. That's going to bring you a whole lot of abundance and a potential partnership. With the new love card being here, you're definitely going to meet someone. And we never want people who look like they hate their lives, right? You're not attracted to people who are miserable and angry and upset all the time. And that's how you're going to attract this person. A lot of times we don't attract our life partners because we aren't doing the right thing. And this is why call or judgment comes to switch things up for you. Because if you're not really in the right place at the right time, you're not going to meet this person. If you're doing something that's unfulfilling and makes you unhappy, you're not going to meet that person. You're just going to be grouched out, complaining about how much you hate your boss or your career or whatever else. But when you're there on the path following this passion, you're going to be radiating all of this joy, all of this light. It's just going to attract this new partner. And on top of that, You're going to be rewarded with a hell of abundance. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So there's a lot to look forward to. And plus you're backed by the Three of Water here. And the Sun. And all you need to do is just follow your own rhythm. Follow your own beat of your drum. Because you decided to go for this heart-based business or new career or new move to a city or a new hobby, whatever it is, you're being rewarded because you're following your own path. And so many people don't do that in this life. And here we have visions of life beyond death. Yeah, because again, you decided, or you kind of felt inclined to make that change. Or the universe helped you make that change. It was death to your old life. But each ending leads to a new beginning. So this new beginning coming looks freaking awesome. Group 4. I'm excited for you guys. I hope this reading helps. Let me know if it resonates. And yeah, if you ever want a personal read, be sure to hit me up in my email that I have in my description box. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Group 4. So time for group number 5, the Cross. Out of this house. Out of this house. No, I'm just kidding. Exorcism stuff. Alright. Yeah, you were another group that also came up wanting to give me more cards, so I just took them. So they kind of popped out. And anyway, group 5. So, just check that out. 2 of Cups. This is totally a soulmate card for me. And then double wham. It's followed by the 6 of Cups. So guys, I don't know why all of a sudden I want to say Pisces. But I feel like for some of you, you probably are some type of water sign like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Look at that. So this is definitely like a past life connection here. It was a soulmate. This is equal harmony, equal giving, equal balance. You're not giving and giving and giving, and this person is like, I don't know, giving you crumbs or anything. This is an equal and balanced relationship that's on the way, if it's not in the formation or founding already. And we got the Chariot. So, again, water signs, it's just Cancer. And, you know, sometimes when I get the Chariot, it feels like this person is conflicted or confused. But in this case, I feel like it's a balancing. So you see how this horse is white and this one's black. It's like a balancing of the energies here, right? So, plus with the soulmate card, I feel like, yeah, whatever this is coming in for you, it's going to be very balanced. It's going to be equal share and give and take. And it's certainly moving. It's moving towards you if it's not here already. It's going to be here. And you don't have to worry much about money. Just be sure that you're not being stingy. Because here, you're going to be financially stable if you're not already. It's just a matter of, not worrying about money and being grateful for the things that you have so you don't lose it. That's my only concern when that one shows up, but that's also a pretty good thing. And again, there's so much water happening here. We got Messenger of Water. So it could be that this person coming in for you is some type of water sign. And it feels like they're going to be quite romantic too. And if that's not a person coming in for you, this could be a job opportunity. I feel like it would be something involved in the creative field or somewhat. It could be also a spiritual field too. But I feel like this could also be a job opportunity. Some type of message that's on its way to you. And check that out. Ends with the 4 of Fire. And guys, this is like a marriage card. This is a very, very stable position. It's like a very celebratory, stable position here. So I feel like for many of you, there's going to be a soulmate coming in. And it's going to be like a really deep commitment too. And yeah, lots of stability. It's just like so awesome. So let's continue on. Yeah, it's definitely some type of divine connection here. Soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. There's something, yeah, magical happening here. We got heart-to-heart conversations. So you're going to be talking to each other about your feelings. For some of you, this is probably an entirely new person. Or this could be someone that you've known for some time. Hard to say. It could be both. Here we got religious factors. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So again, for many of you, this is going to be some type of intense soul connection. Because it feels like it's very much guided. It's brought you together in a sense. Especially with the Six of Water being like a past life connection. And yeah, I want you to remember that you deserve love. You deserve a great love. You deserve awesome things, especially if you've been through the ringer a few times. Well, you deserve really good love, and I do believe it's coming. It's totally coming in for you. Yep, spiritual understanding. So if you're ever confused or lost on this path, Archangel Raziel says, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you to understand spiritual truths. So it could be that this is a soulmate connection or twin flame. Could be a little complicated or confusing, but there's lots of information available to you, and plus you also have your intuition to rely upon. So shouldn't worry on that front. Here we got diving for light too. So yeah, I feel like for many of you, you're moving away from stuff that wasn't working out, things that were bringing you down, toxic, negative, really crappy relationships. And I feel like now, if you've been through all that stuff, you're ready to receive the really good stuff. The diving for light portion here. And I get the feeling that whoever is coming is going to be very stable. You're not going to be wishy-washy all over the place about you and your connection. I feel like it's going to end up being a really stable commitment. You know, the intense feelings here. Oh yeah, you guys have a lot to look forward to. Let me know if this resonates or pans out. And yeah, hope you guys have a great start to your year. If you want a personal reading, just hit me up on my email that I have in my description box. Hope you guys have a great day, Group 5. And now, we're moving on to Group number 6. Okay. So, yeah. Alright, Group 6. We're starting off with a bang this year, Ace of Fire. So it could be that you're charging right ahead with your new goals, new passions, new creative ideas. Maybe you want to get back in shape or something, and you're starting off with that. Maybe you're looking for a new relationship. Whatever it is, you started with a bang. I feel like lots of you are fire signs or have lots of fire in your chart. So Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like lots of you guys are just starting off with a bang this year. And for good reason, because here, we have the 10 of Water. This is a very joyous, very community-based feeling here. I feel like you're having a lot of people around you to hang out with and celebrate life with. It's awesome. But, interestingly, we have Patience. So, especially if you do have fire somewhere in your chart, it's asking you to slow down and be patient. And maybe some things, maybe this isn't happening fast enough for you, but they're asking you to slow your roll, be patient. It's coming. You just have to wait it out a little bit. So, especially if you're looking for a soulmate or a new partner, they're coming, but, it's a king of earth, right? So those tend to be very slow moving. They kind of move when they feel like it. They steadily plan their actions. They have a plan, and they know how to proceed with that plan. And it moves forward at a very paced rate. So especially if you're a fire sign, you gotta calm down and enjoy life. Let it flow to you. Tricky, I know, because I have Venus and Aries, so with certain things, I tend to just jump right in. I hate waiting, but, you know, you just gotta go with that flow. So yeah, for some of you, this King of Earth could be a soulmate coming. There's also a possibility that this person might have a child from a previous relationship. I don't know. It says this person is pretty mature, though. It's the king. King. Or, on the other side, this king is going to be a person that will mentor you in whatever pursuits you have. Like, perhaps you want to start a business, or you're trying to learn more stuff. Maybe with your creative endeavors here. It's a possibility, or even at work. Like, this person could act as a mentor for you, because I always see the page of Earth as, like, a kid who knows some stuff, but doesn't know all the stuff yet, right? It's a little precocious, spunky kid. The new kid on the block, trying to be cool and all that, but, you know, I feel like there's a king here that, if this is you, he'll take you under his wing, or her wing, depending, and, you know, teach you some things that will really help you succeed. It's here. Yeah, you got the Lovers. So this could be a soulmate connection, a really strong one. Or, yeah, it could be that you're being helped with following your true passions, because I also see the Lovers as, like, you know, following your heart, following your life's purpose, and getting in tune with that. It's a very balanced sign. The other thing, too, that it could also represent some type of choice you may have to make. So, yeah. To clarify here, yeah, very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So if you're debating between what to do for a project or for what you want to do for your job, or if you wanted to wait for this king or date someone else, it says you must come to, you know, a decision, a clear decision, because it's kind of holding up the process, right? It's like trying to go out for dinner and you're standing there with someone and you're just like, well, what do you want? Well, I don't know. What do you want? Well, I don't know. What do you want? It just continuously goes on. That's what happens when, you know, it gets in the way of your manifestation process. If you're too wishy-washy or you flip-flop on what it is you want, it just confuses the signal and it just keeps you in the same cycle of nothingness. So that's to figure out your path and stick to it. Because here I pulled the soulmate card. So yeah, I feel like this king here is a soulmate. Well, you gotta decide what it is that you want, what you're looking for, and stick to that path. And this year, it says be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So I feel like for many of you, you're going through this transition. It's a new phase. It's a new process happening in your life. You could be very well making that jump to follow your life's purpose, even if it seems very scary. And, you know, sometimes with this whole choice-making thing, the only reason why we get stuck in, you know, these difficult choices is that we're afraid of making the wrong one. So be easy on yourself this year. And remember, and you're coming to deal with these choices, listen for the truth. You always have the answers inside you. You just need to follow your intuition. Don't get bogged down in logic or constantly searching for more information. Or if you're someone that likes to go on YouTube and look up multiple pick-a-card readings, it dilutes your intuition. Because you're making other people, you know, kind of like you're looking to yourself. Whereas you always have the answers that you need. You just need to find them. You need to quiet your mind. Or sometimes even just listening to, you know, what makes me feel happy? What makes me feel, you know, inspired and passionate. And if something does not make me feel that way, it makes me feel sick or tired or drained, that is also, you know, your intuition or your body's way of saying that this isn't right. It's not working. So be sure to keep that in mind as you move forward this year, Group 6. Because you have everything that you need. You just need to commit to a path and a decision. And it really helps, it totally helps to listen to your intuition when it comes to making those choices. Yeah, I hope you guys are off to a great start in your new year. Thanks for checking out this reading. And if you want a personal private reading, be sure to hit me up on my email that I have in the description box below. I hope you have a great day and see you in the next video. Bye.